What's the most fun you can have with $20? Put it in your pocket and take a nap while your kids are at grandma's. Edit. Not a guy. Love my kids and naps. They aren't mutually exclusive. My favorite thing I used to do was take my dog to this really great park. We'd get there early enough that it was quiet and we'd hang out by the river. Then when it started getting warm, we'd go through the drive-thru at McDonald's. Get some ice cream and fries. She'd get maybe 1 or 2 fries dipped in ice cream. Nothing excessive. If we still had energy, we'd walk around Petco and she'd get a small treat or maybe a toy if they were on clearance. That was the best summer ever. This is the answer that made me the happiest. There's this vending machine at my job that occasionally spits out 2 sodas when you buy one. It feels like winning the lottery. I think I've spent about $20 so far this year on it. Edit. Thanks for all the updates, everyone. I tried to spread the karma around by updating all of your comments. Maybe now they'll finally let me post on @me_IRL. Maybe they intentionally set it up like that to make people use it more often. That's the idea behind loot boxes. Gambling. Your soda now comes with a sense of pride and accomplishment on the side. There's an animal reserve near where I live. For like $5 you can get in. And for $20 you can bring friends. If you go into the basement, they have an adorable green conure that will bounce if you bounce with it. I love them so much. Also, there's a bunch of spooky ceiling rats, or bats, an Arctic fox, hawks, bald eagles, turtles, and a bunch more. And the icing on the cake, they have a theater that plays documentaries a few times a day that you can just sit and watch. Great place. I love it. A lot of people want to know where this place is. It's Takaposha Animal Reserve in Seaford, New York. Another thing, the green conure is in a cage alone. Next to it is another cage of 2 birds which were rescued from some bad people but still don't like people. Those 2 are constantly screaming and will bite you if you get too close. Meanwhile, the conure will eat a sunflower seed out of your hands if you grab it from the top of the cage and bring it close. I hope some of y'all are close enough to check the place out. Whenever I have friends over, I always make sure they can experience the place. Also, its days and hours are kinda weird, so be careful. It's only open Thursday to Sunday from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. Monsieur. This made me really happy for some reason. Go bounce with that green conure soon. And tell him hi for me. $20 can buy many peanuts. Explain how money can be exchanged for goods and services. Woohoo! You can take you and half of your date to a movie. Sorry, I don't have enough to buy your ticket, but I can pay for your torso's ticket. $1 Sunday at my local racetrack. Admission, beer, mimosas, hot dogs, and tenders are all $1. Making small bets and being with friends. $20 will get you a great time. Edit. Golden Gate Fields in the Bay Area for those asking. $1 mimosas would be very dangerous for me. Same. That sounds fucking awesome. I went to Bottomless Mimosas a few months ago and they stopped serving me. The mimosas weren't bottomless. Go into Dollar Tree, feel like a king. Holy shit. That's actually a dope idea. 5 containers for leftovers. 2 boxes of movie theater candy. A bag of decorative marbles. A box of crayons and a coloring book. A lip gloss. A pregnancy test. And a Thanksgiving turkey yard decoration. If it was 7-year-old me, then there'd be 20 bags of marbles just to flex on my siblings. Chuck E. Cheese and their 1 token per game policy. These days it's a play card where you can buy 30 minutes of unlimited gameplay for $10. Boy do I feel old. Oof. In Vegas about, Jesus, a decade ago, there was a place called GameWorks. $20 got you a card that played all the games for like 6 hours infinitely. No games with prizes though. Because yeah, duh, was fucking amazing. Best arcade experience I had in my entire life. Honestly did the entire tourist bullshit thing in Vegas, and probably my favorite thing was that Bloody arcade. Tie it to a thin thread and lay it on the ground. When someone tries to grab it, pull the thread. I did this once in an amusement park with a fake 20 when I was like 13. It was legitimately one of my favorite memories. Imagine having such a wealth of memories that you can claim a best one. Does your memory not work? Some of us only have RAM. Buy some ingredients and bake a dump cake, some hot cocoa and rent a movie. Alternatively, buy a shitload of popcorn kernels, some chocolate, some salt and some sugar. Make one batch of salted chocolate popcorn, one batch of caramel popcorn. Pay your Netflix subscription for the month with the rest of your money. Alternatively, get a shitload of chips and buy 2 liters of kvass. Use torrent and you'll end up with $10 to spare. Save money, steal. Get 2,000 pennies in a bowl, and chuck them all into one of those wish fountains. Good chance at least one of those wishes comes true if you live to 75. Was gonna go out to town with the boys one night. Ended up just going to the supermarket to grab a couple of crates and a pizza each. Between us we just ended up paying $20 each for what we got and had a great time just bantering at the mate's house and played some video games in peace instead of having to trudge through town in the rain. It was a good night. Edit. A crate is just New Zealand slang for a box of beers. First exchange it for $20 worth of nickels. Then sneak into a friend's house and place said nickels on top of the blades of a ceiling fan while it's turned off. Then just sit back and wait for inevitable angry call after they spring the trap and make it hail on themselves. Or just tape a nickel at the far end of one blade to throw it off balance and watch him descend into madness as he can't sleep due to the racket his unbalanced fan now makes. You know this from experience, don't you? Ceiling fan pranks have always been the best. I remember once my friends and I rented a house on the beach and someone decided that throwing an egg very hard up was a great idea. Indeed it was, because it wasn't smashed by the fan, but somehow it went all the way to the ceiling, broke, and then dripped down and got thrown everywhere by the fan. If you want another creative good prank, but one of those bug assault guns, you fill them with table salt and use them to shoot down flies. They work really well actually. As a gift for your friend, fill with glitter and then just have the top layer be salt. Wait, $21 hookers, or $120 hooker? I don't feel like I deserve a $20 hooker, so bring on that sweet, sweet dollar store hooker party. If you live near Dallas, take your $20 to the Bishop Cidercade. Open from 10 a.m. to midnight. $10 gets you in the door. All the games are free, and you have $10 left for cider. With 24 taps. Work in a cider tap room as you're confirmed. Come in on a slow weekday. Cider, beer, sausage and Super Nintendo can be had for $20. Be nice and you'll be very happy. When we were teenagers, my friends and I used to organize these scavenger hunts over the summer and one around Halloween in costumes. But instead of finding things, they involved doing things. The list was something that was always growing, and I think we had like 175 things on the final one. And it was always fun to sit around and brainstorm things to do. Some of the tasks were simple, like take a picture with 5 strangers or form a human pyramid. Some were really silly, like hold a conversation with a street sign for 5 minutes or pretend to be the official door opener for a store. We also had some eating challenges that cost money, but not a lot, like eat 6 raw eggs or eat an onion like an apple. The scavenger hunts made our summers really fun, and we also made lots of great memories in it. Didn't cost us that much money at all. The first hunt was just 4 of us, but by the last one we had like 35 people in teams competing for a trophy we got at a thrift store that we made a few adjustments to. No one else is gonna talk about the 6 raw eggs. No salmonella in raw eggs in all countries. Not I'm Finland at least. Buy a fuck ton of glow sticks and some White Castle. Dubstep sounds in the distance. Unsuns. Invest it. If you make 6% a year compounded over 20, you will have almost $65. That is living the American dream, monsieur, and will probably be equivalent to $14 in today's money. This is also the American dream, monsieur. Go to a garden store and acquire plant friends. Personally, going to the small independent movie house is pretty fun. Tickets are cheaper than the Cineplex, and there's a cafe next door that the movie house allows you to bring in food from monsieur the few times I get off work early. I like to make an afternoon of it and go grab a late lunch or early dinner and bring it in to watch a nice movie. Since they show mostly indie movies, the afternoons are pretty empty. That combination tends to make me feel more relaxed than going to the Cineplex at night, where it's always jam-packed with people who talk at the screen too much. You can go and buy a bunch of burgers at McDonald's, then walk around giving them to hungry people. You feel like a superhero. Edit. Thank you for the silver. Edit 2, and gold. Well, thank you all. Figuring out how fast you can eat a $20 dollar bill. It's 2 times faster eating a $10 bill. Arcades, if there's one around you. My local one does hourly play, so $20 is 2 hours of free play on any machine. Edit. I know you can get a $20 game on Steam that you can play for 80 hours. Comparing an arcade to a Steam game is like comparing a rec center to an at-home basketball hoop. A bottle of Lismore Scotch is $18 at Trader Joe's. Fun for lonely, solitary drinkers. I'm sorry, there's hard liquor at your Trader Joe's. Mine can't even sell wine. Xerox your couch at $25 a copy. Then put the flyers on poles around your town. Have you seen this couch? Make my day. That's a funny looking couch. You can buy yourself a good burger with chips and a drink. Welcome to Good Burger, home of the Good Burger. Can I take your order? You miss your I'd like a good burger please. A blowjob. I'm not gay but $20 is $20. I'm not gay but $7 and a chicken biscuit is $7 and a chicken biscuit. I'm not gay but free is free. I'd go to CVS and buy a really expensive nail polish and not feel bad about it. Use receipt to make mummy costume for Halloween. That's making your money work for you. Drugs. Molly. Yes. He likes you. I can get tabs at $5 a piece. Molly at $10 a pop. So 2 tabs. Acid. And a Molly pill at $20 total. Seems about the best time I can have off $20. Are you fucking your drug dealer or something? Lol. Not quite, just a nice connection. Bath & Body Works has their 3-wick candles on sale now for like $14. That's pretty fun. Then you could go to Wendy's, get a Frosty, and light your cookie-flavored candle. Greater than and light your asterisk cookie-flavored candle, asterisk. Sorry? Tastes like cookies. What part do you not get? Hashtag MMMMMMM. Go to a grocery store. Me and my friends could spend hours in a Walmart or a local chain with $29 between us. I like the idea of trying to buy $20 worth of things you see at the grocery store, but never get. The tropical, spiky fruit. The fancy ramen in the ethnic food aisle with the packaging all in Korean. The frozen food that you've never even heard of. It would be a fun experiment. Buy as many dandelion seeds as you can and spread them everywhere You can buy those? Just go to any underkept lawn and those little puffballs are totally free. I don't think you're understanding the scale here. Sure, you could grab a few dandelion seeds here and there from someone's lawn. But you can go on Amazon and buy a packet of 10,000 dandelion seeds. Imagine in your head how much you'd expect to have to pay for 10,000 dandelion seeds. You probably imagined that it'd cost more than $10. But you would be wrong. The $20 you get to work with would buy you 2 packets for a total of 20,000 dandelion seeds. If you've got 50 houses in your neighborhood, you could scatter 400 dandelion seeds across every single yard. You've done this before, haven't you? are suspiciously specific. If you are creative, a disposable camera on a nice day with money left over to develop the film monsieur, a small journal and a nice pencil or brush pen or two. Sketch everywhere you go. Get your friends and PPL you meet at parties etc. to draw in it too. If you aren't too shy, it's a good way to start conversations. And it's fun every time you look at it once you're finished. You can get cheap paint sets for $20 if you research what's decent at that price. The value is insane for how much entertainment you get out of art supplies. Also, most life drawing classes that are walk-in only charge for supplies. You get to be creative for a few hours and look at naked strangers. $20 will get you into a local show and buy a few beers. Most fun I've ever had is seeing bands in tiny bars. You meet PPL and get great memories too. Even just a visit to the thrift shop. $20 could get you something amazing, and it's fun to treasure hunt. You'd probably get enough books or music with $20 to give you months of entertainment. Cures the shopping itch without costing a ton like normal shopping does. Gets you out and seeing weird things. Our thrift store hauls is a great example of the fun PPL get out of it. Another fun one is just some cheap booze. Some friends in a park or beach on a summer day. Or hot chips from a fish and chip shop on the end of a pier on a cold winter evening. IDK, these are all probably lame. But I'm thinking most fun is in ongoing fun and not just highest amount in one go. Thank you so much for watching and have a good day.